Welcome to Mid-Century Evolution by Stevens Homes here at the 2015 Northwest Natural Street of Dreams at the Highlands in Lake Oswego. Being a Lake Oswego based business, we're really excited about being in the Street of Dreams this year. And the great thing about the site for this year is that it's minutes from downtown, where you have these great shops, great restaurants, really still has that community feel, which is, I think, is important because in a metropolitan area like Portland, the community feel is hard to come by. What's really great about being here is that it's in Lake Oswego. The exterior elements of the home, we did our best to replicate what they did back in that era with the stone and continuing a flow from the front porch all the way into the house. With the stone on the exterior, we brought that into the interior to again bring that feel in which they would have done back in the day. So we're replicating that look you would have seen back in that era, but using again today's materials and methods. So part of how we came up with our name of our home, Mid-Century Evolution, again, it's the mid-century designs, bringing it forward to 2015, and what we really work carefully and thoughtfully on is the technology we put in the home. About 90% of our lighting in our home is LED, dimmable, low voltage, and that whole system is tied into an automation system called Control 4, and through Control 4 we can manage all the lighting in the home. Of course, we manage the music, televisions, security, heating and cooling. All of that is driven through Control 4. Another element of the technology is our range in our kitchen. It's a state-of-the-art decor range. It's 48 inches wide. It's a big range, dual ovens, and that too is tied to the network. You can pull up videos on the Food Network or whatever, so you can watch Bobby Flay doing his stuff and you can watch it and you can do the same thing he's doing. You can do Google searches on that. It's a smart stove, but at the same time, you still gotta do the cooking yourself. As we go out onto the back patio, we have this really interesting pergola system where we get some shade, a little bit of weather protection, but yet it lets the light in so that when you're in the kitchen, in the dining room, you have this outdoor living, but yet you have this space outside with a big built-in grilling area, which is next to the open pocket door system that ties the outside to the inside, so that the kitchen really feels part of the patio and vice versa. The elements of the interior that we really worked hard to replicate from that vintage were our cabinets are on legs, so they're tapered metal legs, which you would have seen back in the day. The interior doors are a slab door, horizontal grain, really neat, sleek, little details that you would see in that vintage, and then bring them forward to 2015. So as we come around the kitchen into the master, again following the Frank Lloyd Wright principles, where you come from a big space to a small space to a big space. So the ceiling levels change and you come into a big volume in the master bedroom. And then as you go into the master bath, it's a curbless shower. The drain itself is almost invisible. And we have just a thick glass panel that really segregates the shower from the master bath. So one of the interior elements that we're most excited about is our railing system. We really think we've just nailed the Frank Lloyd Wright concept with partial wall, and the balance of that railing is an iron rail, very open, very clean, horizontal lines, and we really think we've hit that right on the mark with that style. So, and of course, we can't forget the basement. Of course, in the 50s, there were basements. In 2015, we're gonna call it the party room. We wanted to create an environment that was really a cool, hip place for people to hang out. We have a wine cellar. We have a big bar area with wine on tap in a keg, newest, greatest thing. And we've worked really hard also to make sure it didn't feel like a basement, because we've a lot of windows. We've really worked the exterior grades so that we have privacy, but at the same time, we let a lot of light in. Another really cool thing we have is down by the bar, behind a wall, there is a void in our framing, so we put in a time capsule. So one day it'll be a nice, interesting find for someone. We are very proud of our home. We believe that we have thought about just every possible detail, because that's how we operate as custom home builders. And we are proud of our work, and we hope you come see us at the Northwest Natural Street of Dreams in the Highlands of Lake Oswego.